why I think abstinence is important for growth and mental health. So, in my own life, I deal with addiction, as most of us, and I know a lot of people deal with addiction. It's not necessarily what I want to talk about, even though it's a part of it. So, for a lot of people in this culture, we're so culturalized. Like, sex is so recreational, it's so transactional, it's not sacred anymore. And the thing about sex is that, whether if you believe this or not, this is how I feel and believe. It's a sacred, special act. And I know from my own life, whenever I do engage in sex with someone that I'm talking to or whatever, afterwards, I never really feel satisfied. The satisfaction is really only lasts for the 20 seconds that, and it's just never, it doesn't feel positive in my own life, because what happens is that you open that gateway of, now you're subject to the temptations more. Your flesh is more primed, and your engine is sort of warmed up in a way, and that can be distracting, especially if you feel like you have a big dream in your heart. It can be very distracting. So I think staying away from sexual activities until you get your head space right, until you get in a place to where you're ready for a relationship. That's why I think it's important to not have transactional sex, because it just leaves you feeling like, what did I do? Why did I do that? I could have did that myself. I imagine doing it with someone that you're stuck to for life is way better than just a transaction like that. I'm sure it is. It doesn't feel so toxic, because it can become toxic. You'll start thinking about it, wanting it. The time that we could be chasing our dreams, we're using to chase women. It's just that simple. Add up all the time you put towards chasing women versus the big dream that's inside of you, and add it up. And if you're not disciplined enough to say, okay, I try to talk to women this much, and my hustle is here. And if you're not humble enough to say, that's what it is, and the discipline enough to change it, then you're just going to be stuck there in that same spot. And I've been there.